So now we're going to look at question number 5 on the STAAR test. Just read the problem and look at the graph. Basically, we know this is our focal point, what we're paying attention to, so keep that in mind when we read the problem. Alright, so it says an aquarium is being filled with water. The graph shows the height of the water over time as the aquarium is being filled. Okay, which statement best describes the rate of change for the situation? Rate of change is basically like slope, what we've been doing. So this question is basically saying which one of these answer choices is true, and then the other ones are going to be false. So these questions for some reason freak out students because you have to read the answers first before you interpret what the graph is. So the first one says, it's like kind of going through each one and saying what's true, what's untrue, and it can be tedious, but it's not hard. Alright, so the height of the water increases 20 inches per second. So what I like to do is I like to see what each scenario does. So I'll just do exactly what it tells me. So the height of water increases 20 inches per second. So that means at this 1 second it would be right here. Now, is that true on the graph? No. So A is out. It says the height of the water increases 1 inch per second. Okay, ooh, this one's a little tricky, and I could see why people fall for this. Alright, so we know time is seconds. This is going to be time, and this is inches. Okay, and that's very, very important to remember. So, what we're going to do is we're going to say it says 1 inch per second. So 1 inch would be way down here because this is what inches are. A lot of people would see that time and they would say, oh, that's right. No. So that one is out too. Alright, the height of the water increases 5 inches per second. Okay, I'll just do exactly what it tells me. 5 inches per second. It's up here. No, that is not true. Alright, next one. It says the height of the water increases 2.5 inches per second. Okay, so 2.5, so it's 2.5 inches. It's going to be right in between that 5 and 0, 2.5, so it's right there. And yes, that is true. It is increasing by 2.5 inches per second. So this is a pretty simple. You just look at the graph, just pay attention to your graph, just read your answer choices, and it will come together very simply. Alright, thanks.